Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you 3 selections for Saturday's horse racing action. But before I get into them, I quickly just want to explain that I am recording this video at 9:20. I know that prices can change, but the prices advertised were available at the time of recording, but I just couldn't make this video any later. I'm going to be busy working later today, and then this evening I just wouldn't have had time to record it because I'm recording Cheltenham preview. So yeah, apologies for that. And also as well, I should say that this will be my last video before Monday evening, where I'll be giving you my day one tips for the Cheltenham Festival. So be quiet over the next couple of days, but next week we'll be into the swing of things and we'll have Cheltenham to look forward to. So hopefully we can get some winners for you tomorrow. And my first selection of the day tomorrow will be coming from Sandown, and all my tips are going to be running at Sandown. I'm going to be there, looking forward to it, and hopefully we can get off to a good start. And my next bet of the day here is going to be running in the 150, and that's a horse called R-Jet for Harry and Dan Skelton. It's in the EBF final, currently available 8-1 with Betfair and Paddy, who are offering 5 places on this race. I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection. Now, when I was looking at this race, I couldn't believe R-Jet was getting in here off a mark of 122. Now, it is going to be his handicap debut, but a lot of his form reads very well. Now, the last time we saw him, he showed a good attitude to score by a length when he beat Rafferty's Return quite comfortably in the end at Wetherby. And Rafferty's Return has subsequently gone on to boost that form, and he's now rated £7 higher than our selection. And when they were competing against each other on that day, they were racing off level. So, yeah, it's an interesting one there. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if this has been a bit of a plot job by Dan Skelton. Also, as well, if you go through some of this horse's earlier form, he was only beaten 3/4 of a length on his hurdling debut at Aintree by Hillcrest, who's a leading player in the Albert Bartlett. So he's got plenty of strong form next to his name. I just thought a few of these at the top of the market, I just thought they maybe were a bit flattered, maybe won't stay the trip as well. I just thought he looked a really interesting candidate off his mark, and I think he's going to run a massive race, and that's why he's going to be my selection in the 150 at Sandown. My nap of the day is going to run in the Imperial Cup. It's the 225. And I'm going with another Harry and Dan Skelton combination here, and that's a horse called Lucky One, who's currently available at 12-1 with SkyBet, who are offering 7 places. I'm going to recommend a 1 point each way selection here as my nap of the day. Now, this horse, go back and watch its last run at Ascot, because this was a real eye catcher. Now, he wasn't well fancied at all in the betting that day. He was 40-1, but he travelled like an absolute good thing, and he ultimately just didn't stay the 2 mile 3 furlong, and Lockham Williams just kind of nursed him home. He gave him a very easy time of things in the home straight. Forget that he was beaten by a wide margin. Just ultimately he didn't stay, and I think this was probably the plan, just to finish the race, get his handicap mark down. He's now down to a mark of 125, which looks like he's very well treated. He was previously by Paul Nicholls. He's taken a while to get Skelton to get the hang of him. He was always a bit of a free going sort, but he seemed to settle very well last time, and ultimately he just, I don't think, got the trip. And off a mark of 125, I definitely think that this has been a calculated plan by the Skeltons. They won it last year with Lang and Dang when they landed a bit of a gamble, and I think this could definitely fall into that category. Also, what's interesting, this is going to be the first time that Harry Skelton's ridden him since joining Dan's yard. It's just the kind of thing he would do. Just get the mark down, keep getting it down until they know it's ready to go. And I think tomorrow is the day. He does have an entry in the county hurdle, which would be interesting, but they're not doing a festival bonus. But for me, I thought he had an outstanding chance. He's got a low weight of 10 stone 5 as well. Low weights have a good recent record in this race. I know a lot of people might want to cling on to Balco Coastal, but for me, I think you might just want to be set off the pace in this one. And I think a 2 mile handicap hurdle with a strong pace, there's a few front runners in here, is exactly what Lucky One needs. He was a classy hurdler last season, kind of lost his way, but I thought his race last time was very eye catching, and it just looked like a prep run for this race, to be honest with you. And for me, that's why he has to be my nap of the day. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if he actually went off maybe nearly favourite. I think there'll be a lot of support from him on the day. So that's why he's going to be my nap of the day in the Imperial Cup. We then go to the 410 at Sandown. And I've got to go with an old friend here with one of my extra tips of the day, and that is Larry for Jamie and Gary Moore. Currently available at 7-1. That was the only price available with William Hill at the current time recording. I should stress that not all firms have got this race priced up, but William Hill were offering 7-1. I'm going to recommend a 1 point win bet here. Now, I actually think this horse didn't run as badly as the bare form suggests, when he finished 5th last time out. That was quite a decent handicap at Ascot, and this is a slightly less competitive race, and he's now only £1 higher than when he won at Ascot, when he won the Sodexo Gold Cup. I think he'll be doing his best work late on. He likes to track as well. He ran okay here in the Bet365 Gold Cup last season for a long way, but ultimately just got tired in the closing stages. And then also as well, he won here a couple of years ago when I remember backing him over 2.5 miles. I just think this is his ideal conditions. I think Jamie Moore back on is a plus. He's not been on for the last couple of starts. I thought 7-1 was a bit of a crazy price about him, really. And I think really he should be vying it out for favouritism. So Larry is going to be my extra tip of the day in the 410 at Sandown. So there's the 3 selections then for Saturday's racing. Let me know in the comments below what you're going to be backing on Saturday. Also as well, if you're enjoying these videos, remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe here to my YouTube channel at LuckyLoads15. Also as well, if you want to follow me on socials, Twitter and Instagram are the place to do so, where my handle is at LuckyLoader15. And that's all I've got to say, so please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.